My wife was having an affair with her colleague at work. I was completely shocked when our 5-year-old son exposed her. My son and I were playing Legos in the living room when the phone rang. It was my wife's phone, and she was at work. I told my son to go get mom's phone from her purse while I got the phone off the hook. My son came back holding the phone and said, "Daddy, you have to tell mommy Legos are more fun than Mr. Potato Head." I laughed and said, "Don't be silly. Go put the phone back in mommy's purse." He looked at me and said, "But Daddy, you're a Mr. Potato Head." Puzzled, I asked him, "What do you mean?" He replied, "'Cause you're always with your computer and your phone. You never play with me like Mr. Potato Head." Then it hit me. My wife had been on the phone with her colleague again. I had no idea that they were having an affair. I started paying close attention to my wife's behavior. Every time her phone rang, she would get very nervous and would always say, "It's just work, honey. Don't worry." But I couldn't help but notice that she would go out of her way to avoid talking on the phone when I was around. I confronted her about it, and she said that she was just talking to a female friend at work about some upcoming project. She swore that there was nothing going on between her and this guy, and since I didn't have any proof, I just let it go. But now that our son had exposed her, I wanted to know for sure. So I went through her phone while she was at work. To my surprise, I found tons of flirty text messages between my wife and her colleague. They had been going on like this for months. I felt betrayed and angry. When my wife came home, I confronted her with what I had found. She broke down and admitted that she had been having an affair with her colleague. She said that she was really sorry and that she didn't know what she was doing. She begged me to forgive her and said that she would leave her job in the town if I gave her another chance. I told her that I needed some time to think about it. That night, I couldn't stop thinking about what my son had said. He was right. I had been so focused on my work that I had neglected my family. I hadn't played with my son in months. We had stopped having date nights, and my wife and I barely talked anymore. I knew that I had to make a decision. Either I was going to try to fix my marriage, or I was going to walk away from it. The next day, I sat my wife down and told her that we were getting a divorce. She cried and begged me to reconsider, but I was firm. I told her that I needed to do this for myself and for my son. We went through the motions of the divorce and child custody arrangements. A few months after the divorce was finalized, my son and I were playing Legos when he asked me, "Daddy, will mommy ever find Mr. Potato Head?" I looked at him and smiled. "I don't know, sweetheart, but if she looks hard enough, I'm sure she'll find him." My son is too young to understand what his mother did, but he knows that she's not coming back. As for me, I've moved on, and I'm happy that I did. My son and I are closer than ever, and I'm dating a wonderful woman who makes me laugh. If my wife ever tries to get back together with me, I'll let her back in only if she agrees to couples therapy. She needs to understand why she cheated and get help so that she doesn't do it again.